Oh man, all the time. One of the biggest problems is you got all these really awesome scenes and you want to put them together somehow, but you're not really sure how. And nope, that's something that basically everyone goes through it. Now, there's a couple techniques that you can do to actually get by this. One of the classic ones is to just put in brackets that something is going to happen and then move on. Like, you'll have one scene, for example, and it'll be them in one city, and then you'll have another scene and it'll be them in another city. Well, just do like a little bracket and just say they're traveling from this city to this city. I don't know how important this journey is, so I might do a lot, I might do a little, but in between here, they travel. And so then after you go through, you finish writing the story, you finish, writing the ideas that you want, then you look back, you see what you actually want to include for that. Another, classic thing is you'll have one scene that you really like, you'll have another scene that you really like, and then you just say, well, what would it take to get from this scene to this scene? And then just write a sentence of this is what happens. And then what would be a logical thing in between the sentence and the first scene? Just write another sentence there. And then what would be a logical thing between your sentence and the end scene? And then just write another sentence there. And so basically the long and short is you're just going to write some notes. You're going to write some notes to yourself. These notes don't really matter to anyone else. They just matter to you as the writer. But definitely give yourself permission to write notes. Now, another thing to pay attention to is sometimes you just get a block. Sometimes you just get a temporary, creative-ish problem. And just put it down. Put it down. Play some kind of a fantasy game, watch some kind of a movie or TV show, watch anime, anything that jumpstarts story ideas in your head. Stimulate yourself with that, and of course, naturally read a book. That's another obvious one. But just let yourself get ideas, and then as you're going along, you'll think, oh, this would be something cool here, this would be something cool there. But yeah, just let yourself get ideas, and ultimately, the easiest thing to do when you have those kind of situations is just put it down and give yourself a break from it. Sometimes you give yourself too much, immersion into the world, so give yourself a break and the ideas will come eventually. So hopefully this is helpful for you.